Hey there, and welcome to this week's Refurb Wednesdays. My name is Nic Clark from Jenic Property, helping you profit from UK property. Now, in today's property, we're looking at a 3-bedroom mid-terrace property over 3 floors. We've just picked up the keys today for completion, and we're going to be diving into the side, having a meeting later with our builder and also our drawings department, so we can do some feasibility drawings on it and finalize exactly what the layout's going to be like. Because we're converting this to a 4-bedroom HMO with en-suites as well. Now, I still haven't decided whether we're going to be changing the front of the actual property with regards to making this actually smaller. It doesn't really need doing. Double glazing is fine, it works perfectly well. There's no blowness in the actual glass as well. But the one thing we will be doing is possibly changing that front door, so that's something you would see on the back of the house rather than the actual front. Let's jump inside and have a look at this week's property. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button as well, and hit that notification bell for any other future videos that we are doing. So we're on the ground floor of the property at the moment, and what we're going to be doing in here is the ground floor is going to be a kitchen and communal area. What you'll see on the left of me is the actual original walls where the corridor's coming in from the property. What we're going to do is we're going to keep in this wall and we're just going to fireboard it so there can be a clear fire exit for all occupants to get out of the property safely if there is a fire. Fire exits are important, making sure that your tenants, even though this is not a licensed property, it's still important to think about fire safety, make sure that your tenants are safe, so you can put your head down at night on a play and rest safely, knowing that the people you put in your properties are safe and sound. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be breaking through this wall over here, which is a partition wall at the moment. It's not a structural wall, and this wall over here as well. So behind here, these walls are also not structural, they're partitioned, so they're going to be knocked down. We're going to open this up. Okay, so what will happen is this will be like the kitchen at the rear of the property, and the communal area in the front. What you will notice over here, there has been some damp issues previously before. At the moment, this is not actually moist, but it's got to be looked at and potentially get treated as well. But what we will do is obviously look at the roof, do a roof inspection to see that if there's any issues or leaks coming from above, rather than just an actual damp issue or moisture issue in there. You can actually smell it in the property, so it's important that's going to get looked at as well from there. Let's jump upstairs and see what's happening with those 4 bedrooms. Okay, so we're in the current kitchen at the moment. This is on the middle floor of the property. This is 3 floors. So obviously this kitchen is going to get moved downstairs. We are not going to be using the same kitchen. The kitchen's actually not bad. It's just very, very dirty, very tired. It's actually good quality. If we're in a buy-to-let, we'd probably keep this kitchen. We just obviously retile, but because we do our HMOs to a high spec, because our clients demand that, we've got high net wealth professionals that come into our HMOs for the professionals. So it's important that we do that. So this is going to be taken out, we're going to be replacing it, but the kitchen's going to go downstairs. This is going to be one of the bedrooms of the 4. Now what we will be doing is we'll be using the actual ensuite. Rather than putting an ensuite in this actual bedroom, they'll have their own separate bathroom. And that separate bathroom will be obviously where the current bathroom is at the moment, and they'll have a separate key for it. They'll only have access to it. And generally what we tend to find is that we get more rooms, more money for that. So rather than £120 per week, they'll pay £130 per week because they've got their own bathroom, own access, which is nice there as well. So let's jump into the other bedroom to see what's going to happen in that there. This one as well, just before I jump in there, we'll probably be taking the chimney out as well. We generally do, because it just makes the room just feel a lot bigger than what it actually is. Okay, so we're in the 2nd bedroom now. This is actually going to be an ensuite. So you'll notice this room's actually a really, really large room. So we don't have to take out the actual chimney stack to create more space. This is actually going to be big enough for us to put the actual ensuite. What we will do is the ensuite will go over here, okay? So roughly over here. It's going to be quite a large ensuite from there. Generally we stick to around about 2.5 square meters for our actual ensuite, depending on the room and what we can get away with as well. So, but you don't want to just have a little pokey ensuite because that can be something else that could deter someone from actually renting the room. So This is going to be all gutted out, the whole house is going to be stripped out back to brick, everything's going to be replastered, everything's going to be rewired, everything, new plumbing, new sewage lines going in as well. So let's jump upstairs and see what's happening in those 2 bedrooms up there on the 3rd floor. Okay, so we're in the 3rd bedroom at the moment. Now the great thing about this is we will be taking out this chimney stack, okay? To make this a large double bedroom. So we tend to going to stick to 10.22 square meters on the size of our bedrooms, and then we'll have the ensuite on top of that. So what will happen is we'll probably break through here to take a bit of the next room so we can put the shower tray in there, have the ensuite not take too much of this actual room. That way, what we will be able to do is obviously create as much space in here as possible. It'll be nice and cozy. It won't be too over cramped. People will want to work in here with their desks as well, which is important. So where the chimney stack needs to come out, will come out to create that extra space. What we will have to do is we'd have to obviously make sure that we obviously support the original chimney in the actual roof, okay? So we'll actually do that and put the appropriate equipment in there as well. If you want to check out how that's done, then check out one of our previous videos that we do in a 6-bed conversion on that, and I explain exactly how that's done so you can do it properly in your properties as well. Otherwise, check with the local building regulations officer because they don't really do that. We sort everything out for our clients so they don't actually have to do anything with that. Okay, so we're in the final bedroom, 4 bedrooms with en suites. This is going to be en suite as well. As I said in the previous one, we'll probably be breaking through here, this wall. This is a load-bearing wall, so we'll have to make sure we actually support this, okay, with the actual right support with an RSJ, okay? So depending on what your local building regulations officer want, that could be the concrete or it could be a steel, okay? That really depends on what your building regulations officer is happy with. So we generally stick to that, and we work alongside with the local council and our building regs officer to make sure we put in the right support that they're happy with so we can get it signed off at the end. So this corner here will be all en suite, so you know, opening up the rest of the room as well, so it'd be a large bedroom again. But generally that's what we do with our HMOs, is we make sure that we've got good large bedrooms. There's no point you trying to cram a room in. We could potentially get a 5th bedroom out of this property, but when you actually start, that would be a very cramped 5th bedroom. And what would actually happen is that you wouldn't rent it out, or may rent out now and again, but you might as well just create 4 large bedrooms, have it fully let all the time. You have no voids or very little voids anyway, and people want to stay in your properties. Okay, so we've been looking at this 4-bedroom HMO with en suites, and I thank you very much for watching. Please make sure that you do like this video and also subscribe to our channel. And I invite you to do that, where you can hit the notification bell as well to look for any videos that we're currently doing on Refurb Wednesdays. Also check out Deals Friday, where you can look at our latest videos. But if you do want us to help you profit from UK property with minimal time effort, so you can start replacing your income 1 property at a time, then head to jenicproperty.com, where you can book in a free call with one of our team to see how you can help yourself profit from UK property, and we help you do that with minimal time effort. We'll look at your strategy, short-term and long-term, and also see how we can actually utilize different strategies to get you to where you want to be, whether you're just starting out in property or you've got loads of experience and you want to expand your property portfolio, but you just want to actually start enjoying your life, spending more time with the family, and make sure that you got that future security there and you start profiting from UK property with minimal time effort. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Nic Clark from Jenic Property, helping you profit from UK property. Please head over to jenicproperty.com, where you can book in that free call. Don't forget to like or subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for any new videos coming up on Refurb Wednesdays. Thanks for watching. My name is Nic Clark from Jenic Property, and I'll see you next week on Refurb Wednesdays.